Hello everyone. I don't know about everyone else, but when I grew up, my mom would make something called stuffed bell peppers, which was a bell pepper with a meat mixture and rice and tomatoes. It was a savory kind of flavor. Okay, it was all stuffed into the bell peppers. Well, today's adventure is going to find us in a spin-off of that meal. This is unstuffed bell peppers. I will be making unstuffed bell peppers today for dinner. So let's get started. As always, you can find the recipe for this meal in my video description. While my meat is defrosting, I'm getting together everything else I'm going to need. So I'm going to need some beef broth, garlic, Worcestershire sauce, which mine is organic. We've got fish allergies in this house, so this is fish-free. PapriKa, diced tomatoes, salt, steak seasoning, black pepper, and I'm using minute rice. You can use long grain white rice as well if you want it instead, but I'm going to use the white rice this time. Other than that, I need onion, which I already have chopped up, and I'm going to need my bell pepper, which I already have chopped up. So I will show that to you right now. I used my fancy chopper that I just got. Here's my bell pepper ready to go. And here is my onion ready to go. So I've got everything together. I'm gonna start putting the spices and whatnot in containers so that I can just pour in once the meat is browned. So stand by, please. Alrighty, let's get this party started, friends. My meat is defrosted. Start by cooking the meat, and as the meat gets going, we will add in our bell peppers and our onions. First things first, we gotta get the meat going. I got out my chopper, if you can see that over there. So I'll need that once this starts cooking. The meat is starting to cook. I'm gonna go ahead and drop in my vegetables because I want them to cook along with the meat. So I'm gonna put in my bell peppers. My onion, and then it can start cooking with the meat, which will help get the flavor in a little better. There's my onion. Now mix it in. Now you don't have to use a red onion. You could use a white, you could use a yellow. You can use whatever you want. I just had red onion already chopped, so that's what I'm using. And as far as bell peppers, you could use just one color bell pepper, but again, I already had some chopped up, so I'm using what I had available to me. And I do like the colors of it. I don't know if you can see in there. Looks like you can. Yeah. I like the colors. It makes it look pretty. Anyway, we're going to let this just sit here and cook the meat better and get our vegetables cooked. I'll be back with you in a minute. The meat and the vegetables are coming along nicely. I'm going to add in my spices now. These are just the dry spices. Still have the garlic that I need to put in, but that doesn't go in yet. So right now we're just mixing in the dry spices. It's looking good. Smells delicious. More chunks in here I want to break up. If you don't like banging, fast forward the video. Making sure I got them all broken up, no clumps. Looking good. We're on to our next step. Get all the goodness off my little smasher. Now we're going to add in our diced tomatoes, our Worcestershire sauce, and our garlic. Let's start with this. We're going to do the tomatoes first, get our tomatoes mixed in. And you could use fresh tomatoes if you want. This is what I had, this is what I'm using. These guys mixed in. Okay, now we're going to put in the rest of the stuff. Now we're going to add in our minced garlic, our beef broth, give it another mix. I'd like to get that garlic spread out in here. I'm leaving the heat up high because I've got to put the rice in here too, so I want this to continue to stay hot. Okay, got all the garlic spread throughout. Oh, I forgot my Worcestershire sauce. Okay, here's the Worcestershire sauce. That's in. Give it another stir. Let it get a little hotter before I add the rice in. Okay, it's come to a nice boil. We're going to go ahead and give it another stir. I'm going to put in the rice now, and then I'm going to cover it up and we're going to let it sit for the 5 to 10 minutes it takes for minute rice to do its magic. Mix it in good first though. We want it all to get wet. Smells so good. Reminds me of when I was little and my mom did the stuffed bell peppers. My children won't eat it that way though. They won't eat this in a bell pepper, but if I break it up like this, then they'll eat it. It makes no sense, I know, but they will eat the unstuffed pepper. They will not eat a stuffed bell pepper. Okay, now we're going to shut it down, and I'm going to cover it up, and we're going to let it sit for a couple minutes. I'll be back. Okay, it's been 5 minutes. We're going to check and see how the rice is doing. Looks very good. Smells fantabulous. Wow, wish you guys could smell this stuff. Very good. Okay, now I'm going to top it with some cheese. I'm using a cup of cheddar cheese. We're going to mix it in. You can also do this in the oven if you wanted. And I can put that part of the, I'll put that part of the recipe also in my description. I don't do it that way because I've already made a mess of the stove. Why do I want to continue this into the oven and having to clean a pan too? So I just do it on the stove top, but you could, at this point, you would change it into a pan for your oven, top it with cheese, put it in the oven for, I don't remember how long it said, see if I can see it, 375 for 45 minutes. Or you could do it the way I do it, which is put the cheese in it, close it up for 5 or 10 minutes, wait for the cheese to melt, and serve it. But like I said, I will keep both parts of the recipe in the video description so that if you wanted to do it in the oven, you could. But either way, you have to do this part of it on the stovetop, and then you would transfer your food into a pan for your oven. And this would continue on for another 45 minutes. So your choice. Both ways taste the same. This is a lot faster, works better in my kitchen. But Hey, you do it your way. I'll do it mine. If you haven't already, join the fiesta. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my videos, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.